Yo, how's it going, everybody? DVG124 back with another video, and this video is a little different because in this video I will be kind of taking you behind the scenes on the process that I take for making just a simple gaming video, or any video of that nature. It's about the same process every time for every game I play, from recording to editing and uploading. So yeah, I'm gonna take you through everything. So for starters, like, I'm going to record, I believe this is part 13 to Lego Batman on this file, I believe. So we'll start up we'll record. All right, there it is, recording, and then record maybe 30 to anywhere from 30 minutes to maybe 45 is the most I want to go, but essentially until I find a good stopping point. I'll record until then, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so now the video is done. It's about 30 minutes, decent for footage, and it is 3:27, so we've been at it for a minute. Now what I do next is I take the clip, and sometimes it's several, sometimes I try to do it in just one big one, make it easier. In this case I got one big one, and then I'll send that to YouTube, put it on private, and I will mess with it once it's actually there. Okay, so now we are done with the recording process. Now we switch over to the computer, and usually I'll find the video, which is right here. It's not going to be available for a minute because it's still coming over, but normally I would, let's take this one for example. Let's say this is the one we just recorded. Download, and all right, it's downloaded now. Now we should be good to head over to CapCut. Open that, and then just go to import most recent one. Sometimes it's a few, so I save some. If I do it in several ones, take the clip or clips, drag it down, and a lot of thumbnail opportunities here, which I try to think about when recording, which I remember this video and I used. This one was in several bigger clips, and I used a thumbnail from that one. That would have been a good thumbnail to use, but I click on the actual clip, make sure it's selected, and then and this is with every video, including gaming, where I could come over here, make sure I'm on the clip, and then press color correction. Sometimes I'll press auto adjust, but usually not very often. And if there's audio, like if I'm speaking in it for an SML video, I can enhance voice, reduce noise, or isolate voice. So that's for audio, but we don't have to worry about that for this one. And then pretty much after that, I'm assuming I don't have to add captions for anything, assuming it's not like an SML video, just do export. Sometimes I title it, other times not really, but then I always go down here and I do every single, like my last few SML videos, every SML video is in 4K and usually 60 FPS. I don't do every video like this because it's big on storage, and some of my videos are, like the gaming videos specifically, are longer, which are bigger. So for this one, for example, I'm gonna go 1080 and then 30, export that, but it's not all the time. In fact, a couple of the gaming videos, specifically part ones in series and things like that, are export in 4K. So it's saved to the computer, And usually that means we're good to exit out of this, confirm, and then create, or yeah, I guess just create, upload video, select file, bring it down there, and then we upload it. And now, just because that's upload doesn't mean it is that the process is done yet. The next part that I do after recording is the thumbnail. So, hold on. Let me back out of here. So I was saying the thumbnail. So let's click on this one, for example. And let's say what I do is I go down here, go to quality, and then put it at the highest quality, full screen, and I will go through the video and I will find a specific clip or like picture, like this, for example, and then screenshot this whole thing, and then bring it over to my to PixArt. There's the thumbnails you can kind of look at, and then so I bring it over to PixArt and I simply add big old text, number, and whatever the video is, add the black stroke on it, make it a little more bold, and then go and add it on to the video that I've exported at a higher quality and color corrected. And that's how the average gaming video is made. The SML ones, those are made in a similar way, just recording is different, and there's B-roll that I'm gathering as well. And so yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the behind the scenes on how to make, how I make my gaming videos usually. So that's kind of the routine there. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.